my first video, and I am Kiana. Hello, nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm really dumb, so let me just scoot this back over here too. Y'all are to my face. Can't be having that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, beautiful. Yes. Okay. Hi everybody. So here you are watching my first video. Yeah, exciting. Kind of scary for me. But this YouTube channel is I guess, I don't know, like a diary of my travels, and also a vlog and information for you guys, because I feel like there's not enough videos out there that should show the process of studying abroad and what you need to go through. So this video for you today is going to be about visas. So visas are it's a very hard process in the sense that it's stressful. Not hard in that you like the process is hard, but it's very stressful, especially for me because I'm studying abroad in the fall. I'm going to Goryeo 대학교, which is Korea University, and I start in the fall. However, I have to go to Korea early for a conference, so I have to get my visa before that. And actually this year they're changing the visa policy, so you need to submit like your visa application into the office by June 27th, which is not that far from now. So I actually did it all this week. I actually got my admissions letter this week, and from there, that's when I found out I need my visa, and I was like, okay, well, this is stressful, but I could do this. And I submitted it Friday, yay! So that's done. So let's start. So what is the first thing you'll need for your visa? Just as a like in tidbit for you guys, for a visa, if you're studying abroad in a foreign country, or I think it's foreign countries, but at least in Korea, you need a D-2 visa. That's for students. You know, obviously going to study in like higher education, so like graduate school, university, things like that. Okay, so for your D2 visa, you are going to need a 2x2 photo, which is the photo size you took for your passport picture, and you're also going to need your passport as well, and I will go into more detail about that later. But next you're going to need your application for the visa, which is online. You can see it right there. I will put it there, or maybe there, who knows, but you'll see it somewhere. Wrong fingers. Okay, so and then you need the application fee, which I read 2 different fees online. There's 45 fees on the official site, and then there's $50 for on the student, like Korea student study website. So I didn't know which one to do, so I just put 50 in there, and if it's too much, then it's too much. $5 over, not a big deal. And you also need your admissions letter from your school in Korea. So you don't need your admissions letter, obviously not from like, you know, your study program with your university, but from the Korean university you're going to go to. And finally, you need a sealed transcript. So it needs to be in a sealed envelope, and like with like, you know, your university's seal. So it's official in a sense. So yeah, so that's what you need for your D2. Okay, so now it's what do you do to get it there? How do you get it there? How much time it takes to get there? And I will go do that process with you. So let's go. Next! Bling. Number 2. So what do you need to, you know, get your stuff to the embassy, Korean embassy? So what you need to do is first you need to go on the website. you need to, whatever state you are in within the United States, you need to see what's the closest embassy. So they have it on the website where, they have your state that you reside in, and they have the embassy that's closest to you as well. So find that on the website. I will see if I can link it below, or maybe I will put the TR. We'll see. I don't know how I'm doing it. But, so there's going to be that, and whatever embassy is closest to you, you can either go to them, or what I did is that I actually mailed it to them. So, disclaimer, what they say also on the website, and disclaimer for me, is that you risk losing your things, mailing things, which is scary, and I took the risk because I go to school in university. I go to University of Virginia, and I'm in Virginia, but I actually live in Florida. But I'm in Virginia right now, but I'm going back to Florida in a week. So I wanted my passport to get safely back to my home address in Florida. So I sent it to Atlanta, which is the closest to me. However, doing that's a very, very difficult process, and I will go more in detail with you guys. I will go into more detail with you guys. So, okay, so like I said, disclaimer that there is a chance of you getting your stuff getting lost, your passport getting lost. But I still took that chance. I sent it Friday, so it's been not Friday, it's been Thursday. So it's been 2 days since I sent it, and I put it in priority envelope. So someone told me that it takes about 2 days with priority envelope. So 2 days to get to the embassy in Atlanta. So it should get there by Monday. And hopefully everything's, goes smoothly, but I can't tell for sure. But we will see. So I will update you guys about that later. But, so I put all of that in a priority envelope. And then I had to pay again for a different envelope. So you have to send another envelope and pay for a stamp as well for them to send you your passport back to wherever you live. So I had to pay again, which is kind of expensive. It was about $22.95. It was $22.95. And that I had to put my home address there so they could send me my passport back there. And yeah, so the total was pretty hefty up there. But to get my passport back, I was going to pay that because I kind of need it. So that is how I set my visa application in. However, I guess the easier thing might be to go to the embassy if you live close enough to it. I mean, I don't have that kind of money nor time, so sending it in was the easiest for me. Okay, so next. So number 3 is what I know on the internet. There's just so many things that go around. It's like, oh, you need a financial bank statement. Probably you need this, and I had so much stress. So this is the third thing I'm going to talk to you about. Things you don't need. So the first thing you don't need is you don't need a financial bank statement. Okay, so I saw another video on YouTube, and I've seen other websites for your D-2 visa that you need a financial bank statement of about, if you're going for a year like I am, you need like $13,000, and if you're going for a semester, it's like I think $6,000, $6,000. And I called the embassy Thursday, so 2 days ago, and I called 2 offices, like within the Korean embassy. So I called the first office was Atlanta, because that's the closest where I live and where I was going to send my documents to. I called them, and they said that you do not need a financial bank statement. What reason? I have no idea, but they were like, are you a exchange student? And I said yes, and they're like, they were like, what university are you going to? I was like, I'm going to Korea University or Goryeo, and they were like, you don't need it. So I was like, really? Because everyone else that I didn't, they said no. So I was kind of put off about that. Like, I was like, okay, well, really? Do I really don't need it? And I wanted to make sure, so I called the office in New York. So, called the office in New York, and they also said, you don't need your financial bank statement. And I again told them what school I was going to and like if I was exchange student. Yeah, so I got the same answer. So I am sure that I don't need it. I mean, if I do, then they'll send something back to me. But if I call 2 offices, I am going to guess that you do not need your financial bank statement of $10,000 or $13,000 or $5,000 or $6,000 because that's really hard. And as a student, I understand how do you have that much money in your bank account? It's a lot, but I'm guessing they know I can sustain myself. So thankfully, I don't have to show them that. That's so happy because I stress so much about it, and I know so many people stress about doing that. But don't you worry, because I told you the secret, and you don't need it. Don't need it. Don't stress about it. So that's something you don't need. Another thing you don't need is you do not need to send them your flight information. I guessing they understand that you're leaving, because then you wouldn't be asking for your visa if you weren't leaving. They don't need to see your flight information, so you don't have to put that, send that to them with your visa application. Not necessary. So I guess this ends my video for today about visas. I believe I covered everything. However, if you guys have any questions for me, make sure to comment below. I will gladly answer because I understand not knowing. It's so scary applying for your visa. So scary. I haven't got mine yet. But when I do get mine, I will surely show it off. Be like proud because I went through so much stress to get it. So anyways, I'm happy that my visa application is done with. And yeah. So and rejoice with me, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. I don't know how frequent these videos are going to be, but I hope you guys continue to watch my series of me going to Korea and attending Goryeo-dae. And I'm going to give you guys a great tour of the dorm because there's literally no dorms of Goryeo-dae 기숙사s or dormitories, and it totally makes me so like resentful because I can see so many Seoul National dormitory tours, and I'm like, where Goryeo-dae at? There's so many Yondae. Guys, Crimson Tigers, what are you doing? So, I will make sure to show you guys that. So, 기다해. Comment, subscribe, and like. Hopefully this video was good for you guys. I talk too much. Alright, bye!